Hello, everybody. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap, Let Light Unite. And this is October 5th, 2023. Now, today we're going to do some energy work on neutralizing the Ice Cube Observatory. And of course, they're connected with the Hadron project. So before we start, I do have to change my Facebook page. Ooh, there I am. And done. All right, so people are asking me, what is the Ice Cube Observatory? Well, I'm going to tell you guys, if you want the scientific explanation, go look them up online. I'm not going to waste my time with that. What I know about them is they are responsible for direct energy weapons. And if Raytheon, the military contractor, is connected to it, it's not good. And someone brought this to my attention and asked me to write this energy work. Now, the Ice Cube Observatory is in the South Pole, and they're also connected to the Hadron Collider Project, and they also call that the CERN. Now, I would encourage you to go look up CERN. Now, what CERN does, of course, there's wanting to smash atoms or whatever their science is to legitimize themselves, but they're also opening up portals to the dark side. And if you want to know more about CERN, go look up their grand opening and look how satanic it is. I mean, it's right there in your face, people. So again, today we're going to work on the Ice Cube Observatory in South Pole, neutralizing that, and the Hadron Collider Project, because they are connected. So let's get started. So those of you who are going to participate, sit down, sit up as straight as you can, take some gentle, deep breaths, inhale light, exhale out everything that no longer serves you, and imagine all that unwanted energy going through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with light. And do that till I tell you to stop. As you're doing that, I surround you in a bubble of golden flame. I add to that the blue flame of protection, the violet flame of transmutation, the green flame of healing. And I'm going to seal you in the pink flame of love. I'm going to call to all your teachers, guides, masters, the cosmic beings, the whales, the dolphins, all your ancient relatives that are in the light. Air, earth, fire, and water, the angels, the archangels, all the divine beings from all the other dimensions. We're going to invite them all in to amplify our energy work. So now imagine us, we're all connected through our heart chakra. We're in this huge circle, and all the beings, we're all holding hands, and in the center is this huge, huge crystal, 100,000 pounds. It's going to amplify our energy, and we're going to do a bubble of light over that and put the energy work into that bubble, okay? And as we do it, you're going to send energy into it, and in your mind's eye, imagine this happening. So now we're all holding hands. I want you to reconnect with the Creator. Feel all that incredible energy come pouring into your body and down your right arm, your right hand, and into your neighbor. That energy goes all the way around, connecting us and uniting us as one. Now send love and light to the left, and as the energy flows to the left, the circle is closed, so only that which is light may enter. We're going to ask the trees to join us and to take our energy, send it into the earth so the earth remains stable through her roots and then out through her branches, so all humankind can feel this really positive energy. We call to all the rock stones, crystals, minerals, all the earth keepers on the planet to amplify our energy and to lock into our crystal in the center and amplify our energy work over 100,000-fold. We call to all the grids, ley lines, meridians, domes, obelisks, pyramids, all the sacred and holy spots on the planet to lock into our energy work and our circle And that Mother, Father, God, you guide us into doing not our will, but thy will be done. And I'm going to ask that anyone who participates in this is sent healing by the Creator. So be it. So feel that divine energy come pouring into your body. Let it flow out your arms, your hands, into the center, creating another bubble of light. In this bubble of light, we're putting the Ice Cube Observatory and the Hadron Collider Project. Guys, this is detailed work, so bear with me. Let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power, the sacred fire vested in me, and if it is your will, O God, I command. We call to Michael the Archangel, Ganesh, the remover of obstacles, all the cosmic beings, and the Creator to cut all ties between the Ice Cube Observatory in the South Pole and the Hadron Collider Project, along with whoever is wanting these projects to work, including all money investors, the Council of 300, all governments, any university and militaries, and the WEF. As we cut the ties to all involved, we call the violet flame through all the cells, atoms, molecules, DNA of all the electronic equipment to clean it up. Now we reconnect it all to the Creator, filling it all up with divine love. We command it to be neutral and no longer function. We call the Ganesha to put up many obstacles to block them from working with each other, whether it's using direct energy weapons on innocent people, the Ice Cube Observatory, or opening demon portals from other dimensions, which is the CERN. We call to the symbol of Shiva that is dancing the dance of death and destruction in front of the CERN main building to redirect her energy inward to the destruction of the CERN and the Ice Cube Observatory. Let any stargates, time portals that are opening up for dark entities to enter be closed and sealed forever now. I call to Michael the Archangel to cut all ties to any black magician, secret societies, the ETs, WEF, the Council of 300, the Borman Group, the Jesuits, the Illuminati, the reptilian governments, military scientists, universities, and any other being who has a God complex that are trying to manipulate the laws of nature on the planet, whether it is inside, on, or around the Earth, to stop manipulating particles and atoms through the Large Hadron Project and the Ice Cube Observatory, and or any satanic ritual energy misuse of any kind. If they choose to continue, I ask their higher self and guardian angels to put them in positions of harmlessness. Now, we see all veils of protection around these projects being removed now. In both facilities, let's imagine many faulty electrical connections that will lead to the rupture of a liquid helium enclosure, causing both a magnetic quench and several tons of helium gas escape with explosive force. This incident will result in damage to over 50 superconducting magnets in CERN and their mountings and the contamination of the vacuum pipes. See many electrical faulty connections between all 4,000 magnets. This will close down the facility. Yet we want this done in a way no one will be hurt or harmed. Let's imagine all 7 detectors working in disharmony and breaking down now. Now imagine the LHC computing grid, which is an international collaborative project that consists of grid-based computer network infrastructure, initially connecting 140 computing centers in 35 countries, over 170 in 36 countries as of 2012. I'm sure it's more now. It was designed by CERN to handle the significant volume of data produced by the LHC experiments, breaking down and losing all information and data now. See Ganesha putting up many blocks around the Ice Cube Observatory and the Hadron Collider Project, so they cannot communicate with each other on any level, nor do their evil works. Now let's focus on the Ice Cube Observatory. Now, the Ice Cube in the South Pole Neutrino Observatory is a cubic kilometer particle detector made of Antarctic ice and located near the Edmundson Scott South Pole Station. It is buried beneath the surface, extending to a depth of about 2,500 meters. A surface array, which is called the ice top, and a denser inner subdetector, deep core, significantly enhances the capabilities of the observatory, making it a multi-purpose facility, which includes it being the most direct energy weapon installation facility on the planet. The Ice Cube Observatory is a gigantic neutrino telescope which uses a cubic kilometer of ice as its primary mirror and the entire planet as a filter. Ice Cube is more sensitive to point sources in the northern hemisphere than in the south, because there is a lot more mass material between the South Pole and the North Hemisphere, namely the Earth, than between the South Pole and the Southern Hemisphere. Noise-inducing particles such as muons are absorbed, scattered before they reach the detector. We ask that the neutrinos be coming from that direction of the southern hemisphere are swamped by the cosmic ray muon background it amplifies over 10,000 fold. We call the Ganesha to put up many blocks and obstacles in the northern hemisphere that will create and amplify this noise-inducing particles along with the cosmic ray muon background, thus making more difficult for the Ice Cube point source to function and making it take on so much extra work. It overloads and implodes on itself. See the ice under the observatory losing its clarity, getting milky, thus unusable. The in-ice component of Ice Cube consists of 5,160 digital optical modules, which we're going to call the DOMs, the DOMs, each with a 10-inch photo multiplier tube and associated electronics. The DOMs are attached to vertical strings frozen into 86 boreholes and arrayed over a cubic kilometer from 1,450 meters to 2,450 meters in depth. The strings are deployed on a hexagonal grid with 125 meters spacing and hold 60 DOMs each. The vertical separation of the DOMs is 17 meters. See the separations getting closer. Around each equipment, let's imagine all the DOMs in a Faraday cage, thus unable to share info with each other. 8 of these strings at the center of the array were deployed more compactly with a horizontal separation of about 70 meters and a vertical DOM spacing of 7 meters. This denser configuration forms a deep core sub-detector. If this equipment is used as a direct energy weapon, let's place this all on over the DOMs. Imagine again, they're in Faraday cages. Now, we're going to place all the DOMs and the deep core subdetector in a bubble of mirror that faces inward. As energy goes out, let it be returned immediately, allowing that equipment to implode on itself, putting the Ice Cube Observatory out of commission. Let this also be done for all 81 ice top stations located on top of the Ice Cube strings. And all of this is now frozen into the ice. Imagine the DOM's thick braid of cables which are routed across the ice surface and then into the main building of the Ice Cube lab, having many breaks that can't be repaired. As the cables get divided up and distributed to banks of processors that do the initial processing, event reconstruction and filtering of the data, let these events are then uploaded. Then these events are then uploaded into the Ice Cube servers and then transmitted during the short daily period of satellite connection to the scores of scientists, probably through the CERN, across the world who are taking part in the collaboration at any one time. Imagine the hard drives recording all of the events, and more detailed data are shipped back to the US every month. See it all being neutralized by huge magnets. See these processors and computers losing their data as we put huge magnets on all of them, which erases all information. This includes data going out to all scientists, not being used for humanity. See all the programming, the ones and the zeros keep flipping. Flip, flip, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, messing up all their programs. We call to all the bugs, rats, fleas, termites, snakes, spiders, and mold to infest all surface buildings that hold ancillary equipment, such as compressors, ventilation equipment, control electronics, and refrigerator plants, as well as all buildings underground. As these elementals create homes, everything breaks down, ceasing to function. Let the elements remain invisible until their jobs are done and the equipment stops working. The Achilles heel of the neutrino detector is that other particles originating in the nearby atmosphere can also trigger these patterns of bluish Chernobyl light, creating false signals. In your mind's eye, see the ice cube facing an onslaught of over 10,000 such particles every second, each of which could plausibly have been due to a neutrino. This causes much confusion, thus shutting the observatory down. If not being used for the purpose of helping humanity, see Ganesha putting up many blocks and obstructions so the observatory cannot communicate with any other astronomy observers worldwide. See many energy blocks going up so they cannot communicate with any malvoyant aliens from other worlds nor help transport them to Earth. We cut off ties to Raytheon, the defense contractor who allegedly has the ability to create earthquakes worldwide through hidden direct energy through the ice cube. Again, let's put up mirrors in front of all this equipment to send that energy back to its original source and implode all the equipment, making it irreparable. This includes all transmitting devices causing harm to any life form. We call to the higher selves of all the operators, science, techies, all military and ET personnel connected to the Ice Cube Observatory and CERN, and we ask the Creator that if it's for their highest good, they be reconnected to the Creator, becoming awakened, conscious spiritual beings, and let it be done. As they reconnect to the Creator, they see the results of their actions and now refuse to hurt or harm and go on and find better jobs. For those that choose to keep these projects going, I ask their higher self to help them become dyslexic and short out as soon as they enter the work building, as well as touch any equipment associated with either project, the Hadron Collider Project, the CERN, and the Ice Cube Observatory. We also ask their higher selves to put them all in positions of harmlessness and open up their hearts so they're guided to jobs elsewhere. Whew. And as always, not our will, but thy will be done. So be it. So let's take a deep breath and release this energy to manifest. And we give thanks for this opportunity to serve. So guys, let's close this circle and do 3 ohms, okay? Now, come on, you can all ohm with me. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Again, so be it. We give thanks for this opportunity to serve Mother, Father, God. Let everyone benefit from this energy work. So thanks for joining, and I'm going to ask that anybody who watches this video later or listens to it, it's amplified over 100,000 fold. Just a reminder, we are going to do another World Enlightenment event this month, and I'll let you know a couple days ahead of time. So on that note, have a lovely, lovely day, and aloha. Oh, sorry. Oops. All right. Almost forgot to tell you guys to ground. If you got hematite, hold the hematite till you're not lightheaded. If you don't have hematite, stand up. Okay. Feel the earth energy come up your feet. As it does, feel yourself pull in body. Become very balanced, very centered. Feel that earth energy come up higher. Feel more of your energies come in. Feel yourself centering even more. You're becoming a little bit heavier as your energies pull in. Feel that energy come up higher up your legs. Feel yourself ground even more. Becoming more centered, more balanced, filled with all these new opportunities. All right, so if you're still energy high after this, go hug a tree. Put your hands on the tree. Send all your excess energy into the tree, 30 seconds or less. And when you're done, ask the tree to send you energy back and you'll ground. Don't want to do that, eat something. Don't want to do that, take a bath. But please ground. All right. Now, on that high note, we'll catch you again. Aloha.